Yeah, so should be much better now that I turned it on. This will be uploaded fine. Do you need the link? Or no? That's quiet. So you're all quiet? Yeah.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Yeah, there is. It works best with a group, but you can... If you're actually like trying to power level, it can go pretty quick. The lower level stuff doesn't give them much experience. Basically, you just go on an interception map and you just kill the entire map as it spawns. Basically, you just go to like an interception map, like the highest level one, and you just kill the entire map as it spawns. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna take this off. Where the fuck? Let's see. Get rid of that. There is. It exists. I mean, it. They don't. They have like people can like dedicated server themselves, so it's still like player hosted, but it's kind of wonky. I don't know, and of course there's like fucking people aimbotting and shit, but so trying to convert Corey into Warframe. The usual. Yeah, I can throw intensify. I was maybe going to, but Nick just kind of logged off, so it was like, I didn't really want to anyways, I just knew he did. And had like a less annoying one. Oh, this person wants to run again. I'm not doing this. Yeah. That's fine. That's actually the exact same one I have. Not looking to run that anytime soon. Sure. No tears. Only dreams now. Mm-hmm. Just happy about that fucking owl I got tonight. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it'll be nice, and it has speed, so I mean that's super critical. You're actually in game. Shit. Warframe is what I'm playing, and that's what Corey was studying using the game for.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. I've delivered a life support capsule.
Because this got on, and I'm not gonna waste these people's time. Yeah. You can still watch. You can still watch Corey and I play. Equipment. Look at the. If you go into your ship, it's at like the middle arsenal. Yep, it's a caster. What's your name in this? How do you spelling on that second part? Zealous? Yeah. Okay. Friend request sent. Looks like you are mastery rank 1, so you're deep into this game. No, that's fine. If you hit escape, go to communication, friends. Should be, yeah, should be somewhere around there. I just say an invite to, but friend request should be in the other thing. Yeah, if you just hit escape, go to communication, and then go to friends, and then where it says pending, like the middle tab. And you're last. We'll get Drew to play. We'll get Drew to play. This is less cartoony than WoW. No, it's not. No, it's not. WoW is pretty cartoony. Really. Kind. Well, it's definitely anime. WoW is more cartoon, if you know what I mean. Alright. So there's a survival alert. You can go do that. Basically you just kill things and don't die. You should just have be able to accept the mission. I did, yeah, there you go. They have alerts that are like missions that are only up for a certain amount of time. Yeah, we have other people. Just puppies.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much-needed supplies. Make your presence known.
We'll put an end to this corpus greed.
Yeah, it's me.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending
3,000 hours in the
auxiliary
game.
life support. The first life support capsule has arrived.
It was like a bug
When your
where
supply is low,
this is actually a skin for a different weapon. And on this particular weapon, the skin is like fucking gigantic for some reason. And people were just like, don't patch it. And they were just like, alright, that's fine. You can have your fucking obnoxious weapon. the way this survival works in this is like the enemies you kill give you these, gonna drop these life support things. And you just need to not let that life support on the top left hit 0. Yep.
Get ready for a capsule.
You know how all the movement works and stuff? Oh yeah, this Warframe has a teleport ability where it puts up a portal. There's someone else playing the same class I am too. I mean, that's fine. You probably need to kind of get used to the game.
Life support on the way. Another life support capsule is now available.
They're 1, 2, 3, and 4. You just get them by leveling up. So you should have your first ability, because you always have that. And that would be pull. And what that basically does is it just pulls everything in front of you in a column and it deals damage to it. And actually, let's see, you are level 17 on your max. You should probably have all your abilities by now. Your second, yeah, that's pull. Your second ability, I think, is bullet attractor, or you can just target an enemy and basically they get shot. This is fun. So we're about to have to fight a boss here in a second. Which, I mean, I'm probably just going to one-shot this boss as soon as possible.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
There it is. Yeah, it's done.
This is really for your own good, Tenno. Help me, help you, help me.
Zaluga, no! What have you monsters done to my beautiful creature? I won't forget this.
Additional life support has arrived.
Fucking cat is just sitting here stuck in the fucking stairs. God damn it. Anyways, yeah, so your second ability puts a circle around an enemy, which, when you shoot it, like all the damage in that like huge sphere goes into the enemy and they take extra damage. I think when you like you pull them, it like, if you use pull like on that, it'll pull enemies into that sphere. And your 3 will like blow up enemy shields in a like expanding orb. Or if it's like you're nearly don't have shields, it'll do the same thing with their armor. If they're like into magnetized, it does more damage. And then her 4 just basically picks things up and deals damage to it. Super complicated. And your energy bar that like shows what you can use is at your bottom right with the abilities. And for most Warframes, like your first ability is going to be 25 energy, your second is going to be 50, third is 75, fourth is 100, etc. And you can decrease the cost of those, you can spam more. I mean, you see a lot of different shit. It kind of depends what you're doing. Like Loki, you'll see, maybe not as much anymore, but Jesus Christ, 2 of these. You'll see a lot for like stealth stuff, because he just has a bunch of really broken CC, and he can be permanently invisible. Like the one I'm seeing, you'll actually see relatively often. There's a lot of different things. Like my 4th ability, which is what's like slowing all these enemies and making them all like kind of glow either pink or red, depending on the other person. Makes them, it slows them and it makes them explode when they die, and it makes them take double damage.
Life support on the way.
And you can also like change it so it actually speeds up the enemies instead of slowing them down. Then the first ability makes you take some reduced damage, and it's like automatically like make some balls that like orbit around you. And that like seek out enemies. The second one, this one, spawns these balls you can like control by aiming, and when you shoot into it, it like absorbs damage, and when it hits the target, it explodes for 4 times the damage you shot into it. Yeah, so it basically can like turn like a more single target weapon into like a giant AoE nuke. Like I have this like double-barreled shotgun that I use with it, which like instantly hits its damage cap. We also have Saren in the group, who basically is all about like poison and AIDS and virus and stuff. Kinda? Yeah, more like Unholy Death Knight. You want like the closest analog? That's a Saren. Can like cover enemies and like spores that explode and like put the spores in other enemies, and mold to shed its skin, and which like taunts enemies and like leaves a little coin time. Then it explodes to deal some damage. That toxin damage to your melee attacks, and the 4th one's like an AoE corrosive wave thing.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. It's
When you need it, extraction is ready.
in normal survival, you just go as long as you want to, but because it's just like an alert, you have to like stay for 10 minutes and get out. So you go to extraction now, which is the green waypoint. Well, just try harder. You can usually just kind of get out of shit like that. But there is a slash on stock. %. You took the least damage, so that's something. No, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the higher level stuff and like the endless missions are just generally a good way to get experience. And it looks like you can get your next mastery rank, which you probably want to do. But you have to do solo. I think you have to just go kill some enemies with like only your pistol or some shit. Yeah, if you just go like abilities, it'll tell you like what they do in depth, and if you go to the wiki, it'll tell you what they actually do in depth. Like, there are some weapons that have some weird synergy with your magnetized, but for the most part, it's not really that important. Like, you don't really ever need that kind of, like, absolutely absurd single target damage. When was the last time you played? For when? Oh, I don't think they've changed it that much, actually. Maybe it's the UI or something. Weapons are usually pretty easy to mod because you generally are just building for highest damage. The only things you have to like worry about are like fire rate versus like ammo efficiency, and some weapons are weird. Well, you should do your rank up test. Just hit escape, and I think over your little profile thing at the top, it should tell you, give you like a button or something. Yeah, I can't help you with it. Yeah. Ember is one you're going to see a lot too, because her fourth ability just basically does damage to things around her and like slowly drains her energy. And then her second ability just increases the damage that all enemies take from fire damage and makes you do more fire damage. And stuff. So you can just, for stuff like exterminates, if you have like a proper build, you'll just like run through the mission and everything will die around you. It's hard, you know. And I feel like melee Valkyr is like a really good melee frame. He's like really tanky and has a bunch of steroids. Trinity can give people energy and heal you and stuff, so she's like the archetypal support frame. I mean, she'll always have a spot in squads and stuff, so. There's like Mesa, who has these crazy auto-aim pistols where you just like hold it down and she just like one-shots everything. What do you have to buy? Like the, what do you mean, like the classes? Or oh, you can craft them. You don't have to buy anything other than cosmetics in this game, as far as like acquiring them. It's just, you know, time and grinding, but that's like the whole game. Let's see. So, on your star chart, probably have stuff to do. You know if you finish the Vor's prize quest? I'm gonna look at your achievements, I think. This round 2. Yeah. I'm looking at your achievements, I still remember if that one has one or not. I thought it did. You're at Mars? I mean, if you want to like start the way you progress through the star chart now, which I probably did change since then, is like there's the junctions, and you have to like go through the thing like linearly to the junctions, but you get to the junction and you can go to the next one, and they have like their own specific requirements.
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
Like Mars, you can go to Ceres or Phobos from there, it looks like. If you like look at the Ceres junctions, like you gotta defeat the Sergeant at Iliad and defeat like Krill on Mars. I mean, you might have, they changed the star chart like 5 times by now, so over a year ago I think it was in a different iteration. But if you were playing then, it might have been when it was like a little circular bullshit around like each planet. But if you want to pick the next mission to star chart, we can just like blow through that and get stuff unlocked. Well, I mean, having the star chart open is important. If there's a specific Warframe you want to get, a lot of the older ones, you just like kill a boss and it drops the parts for it. Trinity is actually a dual boss fight. Where the fuck was that? Series? I think it was series. Yeah, it was series. So we could do that. Fight's annoying, but it's just because of stupid vulnerability phases. I get to fight two bosses at once. Yeah, we can do that. Series. So the way you build Warframes is, a lot of the older ones you can just buy the blueprints. Some of the newer ones you like get the blueprint from a quest, and then you have to farm like that's the neuroptics, the chassis, and the systems, and then build those. And then you build the Warframe. And to build those, you need like just the stupid materials that drop off of whatever the materials happen to be for
The
that.
assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
Ballistics and archaic weapons. Crude and dangerous. Just like the Grenier.
This is your most dangerous assassination yet.
Oh, the sword, yeah.
Captain Vor has teamed up with Red Krill to take you down. Let's show them your true Tenno power.
You're making this
He
too
fell off.
easy.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
It just teleports you back up if you do, but it drops your buffs too. It's gotta be annoying.
Vor's mobility could make him the larger threat. Observe their attack
Chaining
patterns
bullet jump,
and
basically.
look for an opportunity to divide and conquer.
It's also only me and my cat. Yeah. What's up? I can take my portal. It's a good name. I didn't actually name it, my friend did. I have some far more offensive pet names than that. Because I think, at least for a while, they had like no profanity filter on that. Cookies. I want cookies. Oh.
Jewish Daniel, do you realize your notice has sent you to die?
I recommend you focus your attacks on one target. If you split your attention, you may fail.
Yeah, I'll totally fail. So Vor's a huge fat pussy. This other guy has a bunch of just annoying mechanics.
Strike through the Grenier! This will hurt!
That's quick. That's one of them down. Let's get this loot. We gotta kill them both. This one you have to like shoot him in the back and get him to freeze himself like 3 times. And then he on, he actually can take damage. Like, until he actually goes and saves himself, it's like that. Gotta break that ice 3 times, and he can actually take damage, at which point I'll just one-shot him. The thing about this weapon, too, is you charge it, like, shoots out this disc, which just, like, pulses fire damage. It's kind of neat. But you're actually getting pulled down by your magnifier. That's like cool. I haven't seen it do that before.
Your corpse will serve us well.
Oh, wow.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Do you know how to roll? I think so? I'm not sure what the default one is. Yeah, so if you gotta hit these fucking things at the same time. There we go. So if you like jump and then, or if you like bullet jump and then do it like the double jump and then hit roll, it kind of like launches forward a bit. Then you can aim glide off that momentum.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
What's up?
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox.
Your actions have consequences. Yeah, so every time you kill a boss, you get a mark, which is what that little mail was, and each one of those that you have, like for like each individual boss, increases the chance of a stalker coming in, like murdering you in a mission. But he drops like good blueprints for good weapons if you kill him. Let's see, what do we get for that? With the systems for Trinity, so assuming that we get like perfect RNG, which is almost certainly not going to happen, we'd only have to kill these guys 3 times, but plastids. Let's see, where can we plastids? Go to Saturn. No survival that on a mission that drops plastids. This is fighting infested. Like the flood. Okay, they're kind of zombies.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
Yeah, I think a really early quest now should give you the blueprint for one of the floating ones, and one of the things that those floating ones can do is they actually like pick up loot and an AoE from you all the time, which is super nice. You don't have to like walk over fucking everything. The actual pets I wouldn't worry about for a while because they like have some upkeep stuff and the bots are
infested are
expensive.
releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering
Basically have like a
is
lot
your
of
only
utility
chance
stuff they
for
do.
survival. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
For the pets it's not too bad, and you
Activating
can
more
like
time.
pause it too, but for the floating ones are just in any upkeep. So this Warframe isn't particularly strong in a lot of ways, but its threat ability makes it so that you can destroy enemy corpses to reroll their loot table and have a like chance to have make them drop more stuff. So it's really good when you're trying to farm stuff. I mean,
Additional life support has arrived.
rip. Like, you tried asking him not to? Oh yeah, if you hold down the switch weapon button, you can like use specifically melee, which has like adult combos and stuff. That's what I'm doing with the sword I have. You just hold down the switch weapon button if you want to switch back to your other ones. Oh, that's channeling, which uses energy to increase your damage, and there's some mods that make it do other stuff like kill you. But yeah, there's like a melee button, which I think by default is, I want to say F. I really don't remember though. It's been so long since I used the default
Life support
keybinds.
incoming.
E, that's what it is. Okay. I have my shit set up totally differently. Where like Q is sprint, E is crouch, shift is roll, F is switch weapons, and then like when I pull out my melee, then left click is just
Delivered another
attack.
life support capsule.
R is melee normally.
ready for a capsule. Another life support capsule is now available. Extraction is available, if you need it. Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. Prepare for life support.
Rip.
Additional life support has arrived.
For the Tenno.
Get ready for a capsule. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Later, dude.
Life support on the way. Another life support capsule is now available. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
That was a close one.
Life support incoming. Another life support capsule is now available.
Right? That's what I like about Warframe the most, is like just the mobility you have compared to like all other kind of shooters where you're kind of slowly trudging along. After you put that up, try and like using pull on it. You should like pull enemies into it. No, I mean if you put it up and then like, it'll still be up after like the enemy that the sun dies and stuff too.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
For the loads.
So my fourth ability lets me summon a bunch of enemies from the dead that you can't damage. Yeah, I figured I'd let you like do that. You can tell because they have like red shit coming off of them. Becoming like darker and creepier. We already got him up.
what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
I'm a baddie. Pretty much the best. Yeah. Toxin damage will like go through will go through your shield and apply directly to your health, so it can be kinda dangerous. If you do revive yourself that way though, you lose some infinity experience. Yeah, it's a percentage of what you earn this mission. Yeah, I'd wait to be arrived unless, like, you get an idea of how you can do it. Or, like, all your stuff's max rank and okay. You're fine. You went down, they picked you up again.
will all share in this bounty.
Rip.
Hold out as long as you can.
My Warframe is strong.
Yeah, because the toxic damage goes through your shields is what those like toxic agents do. But the toxic agents just like do that and have an aura that makes everything around them do that. Like all the big ancients have like special auras. That guy's just dead now reviving, so we should probably extract. Oh, there he is. Some basically stuff that you can either use for cosmetics or you can use to upgrade, like get the stuff that you need to upgrade your mods. You can, yeah. It gives us 30%. Normally you actually have to do that much earlier, but because I'm running necros, which makes more drops happen, it also makes more life support drops happen. So as long as we're killing stuff, we shouldn't really need to ever use it, but we're not going so fast enough right now.
Prepare for life support.
Where are you? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get you.
Additional life support has arrived. longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
People going down a lot. Let's go to the green marker. Everything. Yeah, where you want to go? You're going the right way. It's like on your mini map. Oh. And you could have teleported back up. No, you're close. As long as like the majority of people here will just like extract after a minute, so not a big of a deal. You should have gotten a decent amount of bosses from that though. Champ. No, they're both damaged, but whenever you roll the drops, they have a 50% chance of just dropping a health orb too, so you were getting a lot of heals that way. Oh, yeah, there's a couple other ones you can get, like Oberon, you get from, like, enemies can spawn as an Eximus type of enemy, which just makes them stronger and have, and like an aura, and those type of enemies only drop parts of Oberon, so you're pretty much going to get him without even trying. But he's like a healer, paladin, hybrid-y sort of thing. Well, that's just one piece of Trinity. That's the chassis. You gotta build all the chassis, the systems, and the neuroptics, and then use those to build the final one. So if you want to get the rest of Trinity, we'd have to go farm that boss, but it's one piece down. Yep. Sure is. Yeah, there's some you can just buy straight with credits that aren't like too bad. All of them, you can buy the blueprints for them, and then you craft those as well. You just go to like the weapons, and like each one in there, if you go to, it'll say like purchase or blueprint, if you can buy the blueprint there. I have to load out. If you go to the store, which is like up at the front of the ship, we can just escape and click, yeah, market. Some stuff you need to, like clans have their own like clan space, and it's a lot of the weapons and some of the warframes come from there. So you have to buy those there, like the blueprints for those there, but that's not like all of the things. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't come from that. Yeah, there's a ton of weapons in this game.
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
Now that you're master rank 2, I think you can trade now as well. There's like a tax associated with that, where everything you receive has like a amount of credits you have to pay basically, so. Looking for a shotgun. Move forward, just want one. What for? You just want one? Yeah, a couple of pellets hit it. Palenka has some crazy synergies with it too. Which is this? It's a sniper. Look at chat. Like, a sniper you charge. Yeah. Yeah, so it requires master rank 7, so just can't get it yet. It's fun. It shoots like projectiles. How many credits do you have? How much? 83,000? Okay, I'll see if I can trade some stuff. Not sure if you can actually come to the dojos yet, but we'll find out. You are loading screen. Well, they're about anyways. Yeah, okay. Leveling shit up. It's only 12,000. Do you have any of those? Energy 7? I can't hear you if you're saying something. I think my audio is fucked up. No. Yeah, it's because I fucking unplugged the fucking cable from my thing, so that would do it. Alright, I plugged it back in. What were we saying? What? Bacon? That's a different mod. Streamline. It should tell you if you have it or not, I think, but when you mouse over it. Streamline, continuity, intent. Yeah, you probably don't. Just give me some fucking garbage or something, it's fine. just click one of the boxes and then like mod and just find one that you have a lot of. I mean, they should be stacked if you have multiple ones, so you can sort by duplicates as well. Okay. You don't have to give me more than one. Yeah, no, I don't care. I have tons of all these. I just can't trade without you giving me something at all. Like a requirement. So the first mod is an aura, so it goes in that top slot on your Warframe. And instead of decreasing the points, it increases the amount of points you have. And the other ones are like the basic ability modifying ones. So like Streamline is 30% efficiency. So that means, you know, your abilities will cost less. So like your fourth ability would be like 70 energy instead of 100. Etc. And Intensify is like power strength, which just multiplies like the damage and like the effect of things that aren't damage, and range is range, and duration is one of the weirder of them. It like reduces the energy cost of channeled abilities, and like buffs it makes last longer. They're the stuff you're going to be probably using on most Warframes. Yeah, they're yours now. They're just like in your inventory with the rest of them. They're all Warframe mods. Now I gotta reinvite you. Yeah, it's fine. Just let me know when you're good. Nice. They upgraded the streamline for you, but the other ones you're going to want to upgrade at some point too. And upgraded the energy siphon as well. The energy siphon, it gives you more points, but it also gives you passive energy regen, and because it's an aura, it gives it to everyone in the team. Yeah. Switch this with... Alright, you want to see the new open world zone? Alright. Tiger it. It's definitely a little buggy still, but it's mostly like some getting people in the same instance. It has some fucking issues still, but some of the actual bounties, but it's not bad for the most part. Actually, we might have to go to Cetus first. Yeah, probably not. Fuck it.
New alert marked on navigation, Tenno.
I set to public still. Ooh. Oh yeah, obviously. No loot crates. I don't even know if that's anything crates. I don't know if it does, but still it's not a cancer. Also, you probably shouldn't have done this in public though, because I think these guys want to... Yeah, probably want to go kill Taiwan. Yes, I'm gonna actually drop group and set it to invite only, so we don't get puppies.
Ordis has received messages for the operator. No, I have not read them.
Yeah, so just abort the mission. You hit escape. Oh, okay, after that. During the house migration? Did it not finish? Just Alta for it, yeah. Yeah, so no bugs. Alright, what about you? Hold on. Sure. My fault. Switch back to this. Just accept it when you're ready. I wouldn't worry about it. Or it's like landing like here at the door to the town. Well, that makes sense. Gave you a speed buff, by the way. Using the thing so that this speed buff also damages anything that you touch. Yep.
Those devices draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them.
It's because of the little island over here.
Next, you attempt to take control of it.
Basically, there's some. They're part of some stuff you need to do to kill these like massive wandering enemies that are on the map. These like bosses. You like kill the smaller ones near it, and then
to take control of it.
like charge them up, and then you keep them near it so they can like take damage and stuff. It's a whole like long, complicated process. Okay, just nearby. Yeah, you can see it there in the distance. If you go near it, it'll absolutely shipwreck you, by the way. There we go. Let's give it a little tap. It shoots out like these homing projectiles into not get hit by those.
Next, you attempt to take control of it.
Got some shit. Let's go back to the town, actually. Should still be able to pick up one of the missions. Like, sometimes you can't, but... And it wouldn't stay time, like, in the Eidolons are not, you'll just be... It'll, like, give you some little missions to be doing anyways, but... Or we could fish. This lake here is actually, like, the best place to fish. You can't actually do that yet. It's really fun the way it works. So you just pick out a fucking spear, and then you just look for a fish, and then you stab them. No fishing rods. I definitely just bugged myself out. Maybe going down will fix it. Find out. That's good. There he goes. Yes. This guy's passive. Like the more he moves, it like adds a bunch of damage to his next attack. So it makes his fishing spear, which normally does like 1 damage, actually be able to like kill stuff. Which then I think like knock one of those into its spiritual state and just completely bug me the fuck out. Because it has to like return to you. still can't use my abilities though. Let's go back to the time before. Shit, I'll get more. This way. Yeah, it's right over here. You know what to aim glide? Okay.
Mission
This is
complete.
you go into
Excellent
town,
work,
like into the
Tenno.
mission. Let's see, did we get put in the same instance? We did. So this guy right here is the one who like gives you the little quest to do.
You pay me in red, I pay you in silver. You upping your rates on me? Shola!
Sure.
The quills tell
Yeah,
me
can't
that
do.
we are all multi-dimensional beings, having a simultaneous experience. I met one off-worlder with a gun tattooed on his neck, and suddenly I'm not so sure.
Risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. Highlight those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean. Powders and dyes.
Available in citrus for the first time. The product of more
Powders and dyes.
Alright.
You arrived at great
Switch to spill.
Display your love with a streak of vermilion. Highlight those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean.
Hopefully this doesn't bug out like crazy. We'll find out.
And now, a massive sentient energy spike in your area. I advise you to be careful.
It didn't actually work. We didn't get the mission. That's not the case. No, he's not finished. He's so good. He's trying to play a cat. Until you do like some of the later quests, you like can't even damage him yet. Let's go back. Let me pick the quest because I think the host still might work better that way.
Another job well executed.
I give you coordinates. You go in, you work, nobody but you comes out. Good? Couldn't get anyone to take that on. Early lunch for Kanzu.
The Grineer have just
There we
captured
go.
one of
Okay.
Kanzu's scouts. Rescue them and see what they know. There's the captive. Take out the guards. But be warned, the prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown to detonation. You've been detected. Hurry up and free the prisoner before that collar explodes. The guards are down. Defuse the collar now. You've freed the prisoner. Now escort them to safety. The scout has relayed
Escort them a
crucial
whole foot.
information about the Grineer spy.
Difficulty it's there.
Raid the Grineer resource vault at my location. I want to put them on edge, so they start making mistakes. The vault's armor is too strong for your weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open, but first I need a data mass from the guards.
Assume we gotta defend this thing after we open it.
They dropped the data mass. Grab it. Good. Now insert that data mass into the console.
Yeah, insert it.
Those devices draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them. Next, you attempt to take control of it.
If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
You see the circle on the minimap? Make sure you don't leave that.
Hold tight and protect that console. More Grineer are coming.
It like strips off their armor and leaves like magnetized shards around. I think I picked up if you magnetize it maybe with your controller pressing.
during that strike gave away crucial details about the spy. The walls are closing. Thanks to you, the spy has been unmasked. They're fleeing Cetus on foot. Find them and bring them to me.
I'll teleport you. First ability is switch. My first ability is switch teleport, which lets me switch places with an enemy or an ally. Oh yeah. Has a really big range. The actual jump is probably just the bullet jump and some other shit combo.
The officer is nearby. Track them down.
There you go.
There's the officer. Capture them. Down. Help them.
Thank the Unum. Without you,
we got some grok droll. Wow.
You earned this bounty, Tenno.
Next, you attempt to take control of it.
Alright, yes, we can go back to town and get one of the harder ones. Or just kill some people, or just do something else entirely. Yeah, the starting weapons you get are like really bad. Yeah, because shift is sprint if you hold it. Actually, I have the roll and the thing on different keys. So like I'll do bullet jump into double jump into roll. And then the same glide off of that. Basically just like shove all your momentum into like one mobility. Over here.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
Let's see, do that. One up.
Rightio, see you soon. Job board's filling up, off-worlder. Help Kanzu clear the slate, eh?
At my waypoint, you'll find the commander responsible for taking the relic.
Let's see if you can pick this up. Hold on. I know I can give it to people, but you haven't like unlocked it yet, so I don't know if you can actually use it. No, it just fucking consumes it, okay. Whatever. Eventually you can like fly around and stuff. You shouldn't have to. You should just be able to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 for spells.
But you need to draw them out to fight.
Like if you're doing the controller way, you can do it like that, but
Those devices draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them.
if you're using controller, I think you have to like hold down the button. But
make it their last.
Somebody's doing mouse and keyboard. What is that?
With that commander eliminated, the Quill's relics are much safer, but we still need to find the one they have. The Grineer have been using drones to perform subsurface scans of the plains. Hijack one for me.
We can go to the next one now. Super good.
The drone is nearby. Find it and hack it.
This is the shitty ass quest thing, but it's usually not too bad anymore.
That's it. The drone
Might be kind of special with the
extraction
fucking
point
idol on
before
there
the
trying to
enemy
raid
can
us,
destroy
but
it.
continue teleport that drone too. So
They're
we do
sending
it.
another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
Where is that? You gotta stay within a certain range of it.
More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone. More Grenier inbound. Don't let them harm the drone. The drone had a complete imprint of the relic. I know what to look for now. Quick! The Grenier archaeologist who uncovered the relic is on the move. Bring them in for questioning. The officer is nearby. Track them down. There's the officer. Capture them. Interrogation complete. You have new leads to investigate. They're trying to hide the relic on us in the hopes we'll forget about
Don't
it
worry
and
about
call
it.
the search off. Search the caches near my waypoint to recover it.
Those devices draw
Some of them are really
energy from
fast, like
bomb
the
ballists.
captures. You just gotta go
Make
like
use
kill
of
one
them.
guy.
You're nearing the supply caches, but I am unable to pinpoint their locations. You'll have to search them all out for yourself.
Alright, so this one you gotta find 3 caches. Okay, let's... They make like a ringing sound. I just had one that I fucking walked away from. They're always gonna be within the circle. Okay, they look like that. Yep.
Excellent hunting. You found one of the caches. That's it. Only one more to go.
Alright, last one. There's no underground here, so it's gotta just be up somewhere.
That's the last cache.
Pseudo
There
space.
it is. Beautiful boots.
It's
Chocolatino.
another material basically, but it's one of the rare ones. Kill that one too. You're good. Yep. If only you were booking it in the right direction.
Another job well executed.
Yeah, shall we go to bed? It's like 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's like 6 in the morning right now, so. I mean, I would just like go through the star chart for now and try and do the quest too, because they have a bunch of cool stuff. I think you should be able to get a quest from this guy now that you've done one of the bounties, but I don't remember exactly those other requirements.
We watch. We anticipate. We
I
intercede.
think that's it, yeah.
Is it time? Ah, the history you will...
Cerebral nutrients. Available in situ.
Hey, what a day. Hawk has been beat. Shola Sura.
Look here, Sura. Let's get you fitted out and ready for the big blue. Come, talk to Fisher High, look.
Alright, later, man. Yeah.